Hi guys, welcome back to Oscar Wolf from Blogs UK Holiday channel, and today's video we are talking about the history of Parkdean resorts. I'm ever so sorry there was no video last week. I just forgot to film and upload it, but here's the video I put to film last week, doing it this week instead. So what we are, the reason I'm doing a history of Parkdean because last video I did before I forgot to upload a video was on the history of 90s Butlins, so I thought, why continue with the history thing? Let's continue with the history thing. So here we are, the history of Parkdean Resort. Next video, let's go. Where do I start talking about Parkdean Resort? Let's start at the beginning. The very does start play in November 1999. Which is 3 years before I was born. I'm guessing it is younger than Butlins, as I can tell. Of course it's younger than Butlins. Butlins was 1936, in April 1936. We're in November 1999 this video. Onwards. I'm not done. We might do back. We are doing this series. We will be going back into the past. We'll be jumping. We'll be doing time jumps and stuff. We'll be doing, let's do the time warp again. I just did that wrong. Let's do the time warp again. Yeah, that's better. I did it wrong then. So we are. This is one of the younger campsites. The first video, last video I did was about the oldest campsite here in the UK. And we are on. This is Parkdean. Now, if I said Butlins, then just been talking about Butlins, guys. So yeah, also respect your water, but the water. So that was given to me when I went on the event I went on. So let's go back to 1999, November 1999 at Parkdean Resort. Okay. We're founded by following management buyout of the Treacle Bay in South Wales. This is the start of the company's expansion into the UK holiday. People don't know what UK means. England. Now, and then moving into 2000, so 2 years before I was born, to 2004, I was born in 2002, so we're done 2 years before I was born, and then when I was born, and then 2 years after I was born. Well, Parkdean truly emerged across Cornwall, south west England, like Wiltshire. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That is Wiltshire. And Scotland. And then there's in 2001. In 2001, the year I was born, in March. So I was born March 2002. Parkdean moved its headquarters to Newcastle. Newcastle is up in the northeast, you know. Aye, champion. Howie the lads. In 2002, the year I was born, Parkdean got listed on the Alternative Investment Market, the AIM. July 2007, Parkdean acquired Western Star Holiday Park, adding more parks in the southwest England to its portfolio. Portfolio is where it's like business stuff. Don't need to follow that. Might talk about business stuff, about holiday stuff in another, maybe later on next year. Parkdean was a separate holiday park business formed in May 2001 after a management buyout backed by close brother Pride Every. It took over 12 caravan parks from Born Ledger. Born Ledger owned Haven, Warner, Digital, Butlins, but they sold Butlins on a reason in 2022, which I put out in the last video. Now we're going to do a time jump to 2015 now. The merged birth of Parkdean Resort. So November 2015, Parkdean Holiday Park Resort merged with Park Resorts merged and created Parkdean Resort. This formed the UK's largest holiday park operator, which is still now the largest holiday park operator in the UK. Both continued to operate under their own name, with the dual headquarters in Newcastle and Hemel Hempstead. Fantastic place, Hemel Hempstead. but it's not Park Lane. That's Born Legend Park Lane here. We're not going to talk about Born Legend if we don't, but we just ballpark one. Following the year in 2016, the company required the single. On 12 had a single Parkdean resort brand across all parks. Then in December 2016, in March 2017, I remember reading about this and I heard about it. That a Canadian investment firm bought Parkdean Resort for $1.35 billion to support further investment and expansion since the merge and acquired the Parkdean Resort. Has continued to grow its footprint to a dozen of parks across here in England, up in Scotland and down in Wales, welcoming millions of holidaymakers annually. I've been to Parkdean Resort auditioning to be a Parkdean Cooper. It's hard. The auditions were hard. The first one I went on in 2021 was hard. They did measurement. They measured you for like uniform, the couch stuff. Then the last one I went to, they didn't do the measurement. Yeah, just an audition. It was fun. They are fun. Auditions are fun. I'll talk about auditions how to. Today, in 2026, we are in 2026. Parkdean Resort is one of the largest holiday operators here in the UK, offering a wider range of accommodation from caravans to lodger to camping and glamping with family focused entertainment and facility at parks in some of the UK's most scenic locations. Also guys, if you don't know what Parkdean is, why you just if you watch normal TV and an advert comes over here at Parkdean, let me do my volunteer impression. At Parkdean, we're all about family focused entertainment. So what's the it will be alright. You just check it out. Here's our advert. It's the advert. It shows you stuff. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week for another history. Bye.